Video has as many parts as Collins has had Catherine's. 19. Number 1, CBLDF. They recently came out with a special fundraiser issue edition thing comic, and it's really good. If you're a fan of The Boys or Criminals or any independent comics or just comics in general, you'd probably enjoy it. It's a bit mature though. The Boys set off right at the bat with the language and cutting off the Hulk's testicles, so it's still awesome. And also Sergio Arjanis, whose name I can't pronounce his name, but I don't want to spoil The Boys for you, but he has a whole bunch of pages in here, and it's a lot of fun. Number 2, 3, and 4, Star Wars novels. I finished up the Jedi Academy trilogy. I read it in about a week and a half, which is really fast. I read them in like 3 days each. 2 for one of them, I think. Jedi Search, Dark Apprentice, and Champions of the Force. Jedi Search kind of boring at the beginning. Once Kip Duran came in with Han and Chewie, it was fun. Lando's story was probably the best. Luke kind of boring. This one a lot more fun. Had Admiral Akbar in it a lot. His story was a lot of fun. I figured out Mon Mothma's problem though, like in the last book, but this one was fun. This one's probably my favorite. Kind of had 2 climaxes though, but both of them were really good. One dealt with Imperials, because there's always Imperials in the old Star Wars books, and there's always a super weapon. And then the other one dealt with Exar Kun, and I really enjoyed the Jedi aspect of the books. Number 5, Dr. Floyd. The Dr. Floyd reading challenge is still on. I'm probably not putting those books on the list because I don't want my entire list to be Star Wars books. But what you have to do for that is read 10 books over the summer, send it in, you get a prize, and if you do, I'll let you guys challenge, punish me, the people who do it, and I'll pick some and do them. Number 6, I went to a used bookstore recently. I got some used books. I got Sacrifice, which, those of you who know, this is a really important book because it involves a very important person doing something. Well, too, but really, yeah, but I'm not there yet, so I'm not reading it yet. But it has Star Wars Boba Fett, A Practical Man in it, which is a short story written by Karen Traviss. It takes place right before New Jedi Order. And Karen Traviss is like the expert on Mandalorians and Boba Fett, so it's going to be awesome. Number 7, I got Bogus Dead, which is a collection of comics. They're all 1 to 5 pages. The basic idea of it is that the creator said, hey, they sent out a letter to a whole bunch of artists saying, we want you to write a 1 to 5 page story, and this is the basic idea of it, that zombies took over the world. Everyone died and became zombies on a certain day, and this is the story you tell, and they did that. It's really good. There's like over 40 artists. I also got, where am I? 8, Text Jacket. This is Robert Kirkman's original first book for Image Comics. I'm really excited about this one because I've been looking for this for years, and because now that he's like in the corporate part of Image Comics, which is really cool. 9, Catcher in the Rye. I'm rereading Catcher in the Rye for the Blurbing Book Club, and it's a lot better than I remembered. Because when I first read it, I only read it as from Holden's point of view and kind of took him for a word, like believing him. But now I'm reading it again, and I'm realizing he's kind of an idiot, and he lies a lot more than I thought he did. And I'm really enjoying that. Number 10, Other Books I'm reading over the summer. Rendezvous with Rama in my pants. Zodiac in my pants. And for those of you that don't know, a Zodiac is a small but fast ship. That's what she said. Train Spotting in my pants. Ian McGregor for the win. Yay. The Man Who's Thursday in my pants. Todd, what are you doing there? Also, Todd, if you want, I'll send you a copy. And last, but most importantly, An Abundance of Marthas, I mean Catherine's, in my pants. Number 11. Although it may be destroying the environment, fossil fuel tastes so good. Oh. 12. You may remember that I dropped my the Twilight edition of Entertainment Weekly because I thought it was Star Wars. Well, I finally got Star Wars Insider, and it's a lot of fun. Number 13. 13! Much like Stephen Colbert, I called it! I got Entertainment Weekly recently, had Batman on it, wasn't surprised because I kind of was expecting that, so I didn't drop it. But they have a section on Twilight of letters written by people, and they're complaining about the cover, so I wasn't the only one. This is from Courtney. Courtney? No. From Tracy. I was so excited to hear that Twilight was going to be on the cover. Then I saw it. How could you get the characters so wrong? Robert Pattinson's Donald Trump hair is painful, and he's wearing more makeup than Kristen Stewart. That was my problem. Makeup and hair. And the pose. Which came with the next one. From Laura. Oh, Entertainment Weekly, why must you torture me by giving your cover a Harlequin romance makeover? The romance in these novels is vastly more intelligent and natural than all that. Although I disagree with the second sentence, I agree with the first one. But the photos accompanying the article were breathtaking. I agree with that. The pictures of people in action weren't bad. The pose is horrible. I'm talking about Tank. Last one. This is my favorite. I hope my daughters will skip these books and turn to Jane Austen when the need for a good romance arises. Austen creates intelligent heroines. I've been reading too much Trainspotting. Heroes seeking partners who empowered them. You know what? Screw Team Edward, screw Team Jacob, Team Darcy, FTW. Number 14, Batman. I made a Batman video with the lawyer, and I know I got the lawyer thing wrong because I thought the guy interviewing that Angle, the anchor, was interviewing was a lawyer, but he's not. He worked for Wayne, and I'm sorry, I didn't know that. But it's not my fault because the Batman films are worse lit than mine, and I can't tell who's who. 15, Mr. Reese, the guy who did it. Mr. Reese, Mr. Ree. I think he might be the Riddler in the next film. Also, there's a letter from Ed Nashton, who is the Riddler's, who is the name of the Riddler in the Gotham Times. 16, David Tennant wants to play the Riddler. And he's an amazing villain. If you've seen him in Harry Potter, I want him to have so much more screen time. And The Secret Smile, the scene where he talks about the mouth, still creeps me out so much. 17, Harvey Dent. He sounds just like Nathan Fillion. I kept closing my eyes during the film, because it doesn't matter because it's so dark anyway, I didn't need to close them. But it sounded just like Nathan. 18, speaking of Nathan, Dr. Harbill, which I apparently can't pronounce right, is back on Hulu for free, so you could watch it free legally. 19, let's do the twist. I can't dance like we did last summer. Woo. Actually, it's more like last week. Mad Men is back, and I watched all of Season 1 last week, and it was amazing. And I started Season 2, and it's a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys later today.